Hey cousins, it's your girl Angela. I'm back today with another Southern Comfort Dishes recipe. So today we're going to make homemade chicken salad, and I'm going to make it just like my grandmother did. Okay, so the only thing about it is I'm going to add in a few more things that she didn't actually add to hers. Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys on over. We're going to get started over here at Cousin Angela house, honey. We're going to go ahead and listen. Let me let you know. I'm baking my chicken. Now, yes, Grandma always boiled her chicken. I know, but I'm doing it kind of different. It's going to be Grandma, just like Grandma's old homemade chicken salad. Don't worry. The only difference is Grandma will boil her chicken. Yes, I've done it like that too. But today I'm going to bake my chicken in the oven. I have my oven set on 300. It'll, every device, every chicken, every stove, not every chicken, excuse me. Every stove function thermostat is different. So let's just remember that every time you set your thermostat differently, it functions differently in every stove, okay? So I have my oven on 300, and I'm going to let this chicken cook for about an hour in the oven. But in the meantime, come on over. Like Cousin Angie showed you everything we're going to do to start this chicken salad off the right track, all right? Come on over to my house, babies. Come on over. There we go, cousins. Come on over to the house, sugar. There we go, Cousin Angie got the children, honey. Let me just position you all just right. Can y'all see me? I want to make sure. All right, so listen. I have washed and cleaned my boneless chicken thighs.
Correction, this
all
is
right,
boneless,
skinless,
skinless chicken
chicken
breast.
did I say thighs? I meant breast, honey. So we have 3 of them here. They're very thick and meaty. I was going to slice them in half, but I decided not to do that. I have about a bell pepper and a half, green bell pepper and a half. And when you're cutting up your bell pepper, if you're putting it in the processor, don't be afraid to add that juice from the bell peppers that you chopped up in the processor. Don't be afraid to add that juice, because that bell pepper juice actually adds more flavor to your chicken salad. Now over here I have half of one large onion. I'm not saying that we're going to use the whole thing, the whole half of an onion, but we have half of an onion here. I have my special seasonings that I'm going to kick it up a notch with, as Emerald would say, on my chicken thighs here. So we have that. Now once my chicken is done in the oven from cooking, I have my yellow mustard. I have my Hellmann's mayonnaise. Now, Grandma always used Blue Plate. That's what we grew up eating, Blue Plate mayonnaise, but I'm using Hellmann's mayonnaise. We have our garlic powder, our onion powder, our ground black pepper, and then my Heinz sweet relish. Now, if you someone who love to use dill relish or pickles in your chicken salad, that's not how my grandma did it. Like I said, I'm making homemade chicken salad just like my grandma did, okay? And this is what my grandmother used. She used Blue Plate. I'm using Hellmann's. She used sweet relish. Guess what Cousin Angie doing? Baby, we using Hellmann's, and we using Heinz sweet relish too, okay? All right, that's what we gonna go ahead and do. Like I said, I got my oven on 300, cousins. We gonna cook it up a notch. Excuse me, I'm recording in case y'all hear something in the back end. So listen, this is what we gonna do, okay? I'm gonna get my avocado oil. Excuse me, I had to reach over and get my avocado oil. It's in my EVO bottle. You can get this at Amazon. I'll leave a link below. And so what I'm going to do is just spray some avocado oil on my chicken on both sides. All right, so what I want to do is get in here with my hands, and anything that we touch, we want to make sure that we wash it with some hot soapy. I use Dawn Platinum dish detergent, honey, and make sure we wash anything that we touch so it don't cross-contaminate. All right, so now that I've added oil on this side, what I want to do is come on, excuse me, 1 minute. All right, cousins, I'm back. I apologize. Okay, so now that we've added our oil on this side, I'm just going to sprinkle me a little bit of black pepper on here, just like so. Just like that. Just want to season it just well. You don't want anything you eat to be bland. And as you can see, honey, let me move this out the way. And as you can see, I'm right-handed, so I'm trying not to cross-contaminate. And yes, if I had to touch it, I would go ahead and, of course, wash it down as I always do. Now I'm going to open my onion powder. And I love me some onion powder. You all know I love me some onion powder, honey. Gives such a great flavor in your food. All right, cool beans. Now I'm just going to hit it with just a hint of garlic powder. Don't want to, oh Lord, don't want to oversaturate it. Just want to sprinkle a little bit. And I'm not going to do the other side, just one side, because I don't want to overdo it. So now we got all that going on. I'm not going to be afraid to touch this. Okay. And this is my special seasoning that I use. And this is something I use on pork. Yes, honey. I use it for my burgers. Oh my God, it's such a great flavor. I use this on all my meats except my beef roast. I use it on pork roast, ribs, pork chops, chicken, hamburgers. Honey, you name it, child. I put it on my roasted potatoes. So this is my special seasoning right here that I use. I don't want to put too much. Okay. I don't want to go too far. So then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. Just like so. And I hate to do this. All right. I'm going to, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, cousins, thank you. I'm back. I had to wash my hands because I didn't want to cross-contaminate anything, touching anything further. So now that I've washed my hands with some hot soapy water, I want to go ahead and just spray some more avocado oil. Listen, if you have extra virgin olive oil, that works just as well. The reason why I'm using, if you have regular vegetable oil, that's good also. Let me just put this back over here. The reason why I'm using that is because I use avocado oil on everything I cook when I'm using my Ninja Foodie 6-in-1 grill. So that's what I use on all my food. So here we go. All right. So now that we got our chicken all together here, put this in the sink. Now we're going to repeat the process. Now I won't be using any more garlic powder on my chicken on this side. I just want to put some on the other side. Just want to sprinkle this down a little bit. Okay, got it like that. A little onion powder. So I'm just using this little little onion powder. Some fresh ground black pepper on here. And again, I'm about to use some of my special seasoning on here. All right, so I'm done. Put my seasonings. So let me just empty it out just like this. I don't want to oversaturate it. Okay. I don't want to put too much seasoning. All right, cousins. So now this time, I'll put this in the sink. I'll be right back. Wash my hands. All right, cousins. I'm back. Had to wash my hands. I had to wash down my can as well. Want to keep everything sanitized. Had to get everything cleaned up, nice and clean. All right, here we go. Now that that's nice and clean, Cousin Angie is happy, honey. We try to no cross contaminations up here. So then I'm gonna go wash down my 3 bottles, my onion powder, my pepper, my garlic powder, because again, cousins, you don't want to have any cross contamination. All right, this is nice and clean now. I can put it back. So now I'm gonna cover this. You know I'm the Reynolds wrap girl. I'm gonna take a piece of foil. I'm gonna cover our chicken. I'm gonna put this in the oven on 300. And I'm going to let this cook for about an hour. And when it's done, I'll be right back. Hey, cousins, I'm back. So our chicken is done in the oven. It actually took me an hour and 20 minutes to bake this chicken on 300 degrees in the oven, okay? So, very hot. Come on over. Let's get this video rolling. So we're going to do I want to make, this is my grandmother's homemade chicken salad. Just like my grandmother did it. Only I added a little few tweaks onto it and used a few seasonings of my own, okay? So I want to show you this. And you know what thing I enjoyed about it is that my mother made homemade chicken salad. They always ate it on dry toast. You can eat this with croissants, buttery, flaky croissants from the bakery at your local bakery at the store. I love to go to Kroger's and get fresh baked, buttery, flaky croissants, the big ones. I'll show you that in just a little bit. Like I said, my grandmother, they made dry toast in the toaster. Honey, put a little mayo on one side, some chicken salad on the side. Child, come on over, Cousin Angie's house. I got y'all. Come on over. This is fresh out the oven, cousins. Let me make sure I get this camera positioned just right, honey. So my cousins can come on over here, honey. And let me show y'all just like Grandma and Mama did it, because I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. I want to give it to you just like they did it. Let me position. Uh-oh, Lord. I hope I didn't mess that camera view up. Okay. So this is hot. And to see how the good old chicken broth, honey. Don't throw this broth away, honey. You can, ooh, that's hot. You could take this chicken broth and use it if you make a homemade dressing or whatever. You want to make some chicken and rice, whatever it is you want to use. This is some good old-fashioned homemade chicken broth, okay? So we have our clean fork, honey. This is hot, straight up. You see that steam coming off there? This is straight hot out the oven, honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this while it's hot. Oh, I can't do it. Hold on, sugar. Mama going to get this straight. We're going to take our chicken. We're going to put it in our food processor. And what we want to do is just kind of chop it and kind of put it in the food processor just to kind of chop it up. Okay, it's going to steam up because it's hot. So I'm going to just do the first piece with you. And oh, let me show you this right quick too, cousins. Let me show you this. Give me a minute. This is hot, honey. Cousin Angie don't want to get burned. Woo. So put this in here first, and then I want to share something with you all. Okay. All right. So let me just leave this here for a second. Okay, so you see this baking dish here. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So as we prepare our homemade chicken salad, we're going to prepare it in a large bowl, okay? Have a nice, clean, large bowl here that we're going to prepare it in. And then once it gets done, I have a separate baking dish on the side. I love these dishes. These are my favorite dishes, honey. So I have my favorite dish. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our chicken salad in our preparation bowl, and then we're going to place it here, okay, in our dish. All right, so I just wanted to show you that. I have it clean on the side, ready for us to rock and roll as soon as we prepare our chicken salad. So come on over, let me show you what we're going to do. So what we want to do in our process is we just want to kind of chop it up, okay? We don't want it to get, like I say, pureed down to food, like baby food. We just want to kind of chop it up a little. Give me one moment. I got to get the piece that goes in here so it won't. I knew I put it up there for a reason, so it won't come out. Okay, so we're just going to. And I'll show you what it looks like in here. Just going to break it down. You don't, like I said, you don't want to puree it. Let me just put this on my stove because the stove is nice and hot. Here we go. And it's hot. So I want to just show you. Just want to kind of, put it like that. And I have a nice clean spoon over here. So what we got to do is just put our hot chicken in our bowl. Just like that. And then I will do the rest off camera, cousins. And I will come back once I'm done, finish chopping up the other two chicken breasts, okay? All right. So I'll be right back. All right, cousins. So we have all our chicken kind of chopped up here. Like I said, you don't want to puree it. You just want to nicely chop it up. Just kind of chop it up, okay? So next, I have a little bit of sea salt here. So I'm just going to use just a dash of sea salt. I don't need much. Just a dash. Okay? Next, I want to add me a little onion powder. Probably about a teaspoonful. That's it. I want to add me some fresh ground black pepper. Like I said, you want to season your food. You don't want it to be bland, okay? Don't want to add too much, okay? Now, I have some relish, sweet Heinz relish that I had left. So I'm going to use that up first. I knew I wasn't going to last, honey, but you got to get your money out. Cousin Andrew told y'all about throwing y'all money right here. Get your money out of there, honey. Whatever sale it was on, if it wasn't on sale, you clear the bottle. Now, I don't clear the bottle, you ain't going to get my money. All right, so now we're going to have to open this up another one. Okay, let's open up another one. Cousin Andy be struggling with these things. Here we go. Child, ain't got time for that. Okay, now I got to get this one off. Okay, here we go. Ooh, child, this making a mess. All right, here we go. Let's get another napkin, cousins. Cousin Angela honey did not know it was going to come out like that. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Remember I told you keep your nice clean trash bag on the side so when you finish cooking, you can empty all your trash out. Okay? You go to, do like I do. When you go to the grocery stores, when I go to Kroger's, I always ask the cashier, can I get like 3 thick rolls brand new out your box over there for my trash cans at home? That's what I ask her for, honey. Yes. So there's about a tip of a teaspoon of mustard, just on the tip of a teaspoon. So I probably got like 2 tablespoons of sweet relish in here. I have a bell pepper and a half in here, green bell pepper. What I like to do is get all that juice because it gives a great flavor to your chicken salad. So I put like 1 tablespoon in here, and I'll put another tablespoon in here. So they got 2 tablespoons in here. Don't throw this away, honey. You can use this bell pepper for another meal if you don't use it. Put it in an airtight container that has a top on it, honey. A storage container, you know, one of those small ones, clear ones with the blue top. Yeah, one of them. Now, this is half of a yellow onion, so we'll probably say like, I don't know, probably like a tablespoonful, because I don't need all that. I don't even know why I chopped it up like that, to be real with you. So, yeah, so we're going to say like a tablespoonful. So then, honey, I'm a lover for eggs when it comes to any kind of salad, okay? So listen, I got 5 large
Everyone,
eggs
I'm
right
sorry.
here.
Those are
Cousin
6
Angie really
large
about to
eggs.
Cousin Angie about to really go ahead and go crazy with these eggs. So like I said, I'm a lover when it comes to any kind of salad for some eggs. So we're just going to slice our nice hot boiled eggs. Okay. And I didn't mean to cut that up so big. So I'm going to cut these eggs, put them in our chicken salad. And I will come back once I have all my eggs nicely chopped up, cousins, okay? Okay, cousins, so I've got all my eggs diced up very nicely, okay? So next what we want to do is we want to go ahead and give me 1 minute and get another clean spoon. So now that we've got all of our ingredients in there, everything except the mayo, we're going to go ahead and add our mayonnaise in here. Now listen, if you use Miracle Whip, hey, that is just as great as well. But like I said, when we grew up, my grandma didn't use any Miracle Whip. She used Blue Plate, but this is my favorite mayonnaise. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you prefer in your chicken salad and what's your favorite mayonnaise. I would love to know. Okay. I do have my toaster back here, so I'm toasting me some toast. Like I said, we're going to do it just like Grandma did it, honey. Except I'm putting a few tweaks on it my way. Okay, so. Oh, and it smells so good. And that chicken was seasoned so well. Oh, yeah. It smells so good, honey. And when you put your, if you choose to use your food processor to chop up your chicken breast or chicken thighs, whatever you decide to use, you don't want to puree it. Like I said, you just want to chop it just fine. Just want to chop it up. That's all. You can also pull it apart. You can also cut it in cubes. It's totally up to you. But like I said, this is just the way my grandmother made it. I just put a few little twists on mine. Oh, and it smells so good. Between the seasonings on the chicken, honey, and everything I've added in here, whoo, child, honey, you cannot go wrong. All right, there's my toast coming up. And like I say, this is perfectly to be paired with some good old buttery, flaky croissants out of your local bakery. I love going to Kroger's. And there's the other side of my toaster. I love going to Kroger's, my family and I, and picking up some croissants. I'll tell you one thing I do want to add over here. I want to add a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more of the bell pepper. Just a tad more. It's something about the bell pepper, honey, and the juices from the bell pepper. Honey, gives such a great flavor. I'm going to wipe my hands off. You don't want to overpower it with the onion. So that's why I'm not adding any more onion. Put this aside in my sink so I can get that clean to go in the dishwasher. You don't want to overpower it with the onion and have it more of an onion taste. That's not what you want. Since we're going to use this for my sandwich, I'm just going to get a little bit more mayo. Just a little bit more here. That should be just enough. All right. And I'm going to come back and use this same knife in just a minute for my sandwiches. I always enjoyed growing up seeing my mother, and there's a huge piece of bell pepper, so let me get that out of here. I always enjoyed growing up seeing my mother and my grandmother making chicken salad. Honey, I couldn't wait. You talking about eating it with some Townhouse crackers, and I love eating the buttery taste, the buttery flavor Townhouse crackers. Oh my God, that is so good. And like I said, my mother and my grandmother, they always made some dry toast, put a little mayo on one end. Child, what you talking about? That's what we about to do, honey. We about to turn it up a notch. All right, so let Cousin Angie go ahead and test this out and see what we're working with here. Let's see what we're working with. If I could do anything different, just a little bit of black pepper. Other than that, and a little bit more of mayo. Other than that, child, she ready. Cousin Angie's, honey, she is ready for the party. All right, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more mayo. That's all she really needs. Don't need to go too crazy on it. Don't need to go too crazy, child. That is delicious. Yes, Lord. You can taste the vegetables, the seasonings of the chicken, the vegetables, the sweetness of the Heinz relish. Oh my God, this is seasoned to perfection right here, and it tastes so doggone good. So listen, let's taste this one more time. I already know it's where I want it to be. This is everything I need it to be and want it to be. Honey, let me go ahead and taste that one more time. I'm in love. I can eat this whole bowl tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Child. Amen to the amen to the amen. All right, so I'm gonna get this plated up and I'll be right back. Okay, cousins, so we're back. So I've got our little chicken salad here all put together with some toast. Let me just move the spoon out your way so you can see this money shot here. So here we are. Let me put it in the camera this way. Okay. So here's our homemade chicken salad. I have some dry toast here. But I'm going to have some, sorry about the noise. I'm going to have some mayonnaise on my bread, because that's just a tradition in our family. That's how we like to eat it. Oh, shoot. It's okay. It's going on the bread, honey. Bloopers all day. I'm sorry. Bloopers all day. But, honey, guess what? We about to eat this. Okay. Just like that. You don't need much, because it already has mayo in it. Okay. So, get all that there. Ain't about to waste my money, honey. All right. So then, add some chicken salad to our sandwich. Here's our sandwich. Just like that, cousins. Okay, here we go. And that's the favorite part. Tastes so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so good. Please, cousins, leave me a message. Let me know what you think about this video. Give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to Like this video, leave me a thumbs up, and also share my videos, please. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Leave me a message. Let me know what you think about this video. So goddamn good. You can taste the bell peppers. You don't want to overpower it with the onions. And I didn't. Just like mama's and grandma. I just tweaked it a little bit more, adding a few seasonings of my own. But honey, that chicken came out seasoned well. My grandmother and my mother would boil their chicken. I baked mine in the oven. The seasonings that I used, they didn't use them. I did. Everything else, honey, right on smack, okay? My grandmother and my mother also used celery in their chicken salad. And that's okay. Many people do. I don't. My grandmother didn't. Okay? But listen, Cousin Angie got to make her some more toast, honey, to put with these, because I'm about to take all this down tonight, okay? Trust me. These toast and chicken salad, it's about to go down. All right, listen. Thank you, cousins. I love you. Be sure to check on one another, love on one another, because we're all we have in this world, right? All right. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye, cousins.